Shalom. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. And Shalom to the 144,000 out there pushing this truth in all truth and sincerity. And to the rest of the hopeful elect, listening and learning and obeying. This is your brother Darashamath, and I'm back. The next installment of the Redman, going into Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. So we stopped off, I think we finished through the 5th verse. Let's pick up at verse 6. And it reads, "Therefore, as I live, said Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." So remember, Esau's blessing was the sword. So he loves blood. That's all he does is war, murder, and commit atrocities. So he shed so much blood. So his blood has to be shed too. So the same destruction that he brought on the world is going to be repaid back to him. He's going to have to drink of that cup. He's going to have to drink double, especially for what he did to the children of Israel. "Thus, I will make Mount Seir desolate." Mount Seir is the original home of Esau, Edom, modern-day Petra, Jordan. Okay? That was the land given to Esau. So, I will make Mount Seir desolate. We're not just talking about the area of Mount Seir. It's talking about the dwellings of Esau, Edom. Right now, Esau, Edom doesn't necessarily dwell in Mount Seir. He's moved up into Western Asia. They call it Europe, and he's moved over here into the Americas. Okay? And so, like, the area that's prophesied to actually be desolate forever is where? Is America. It's prophesied to be desolate through thermonuclear destruction. But we'll get there. And it says, "And cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth." Okay? So, everybody's going to be cut off from Esau's habitation. "And I will fill his mountains with slain men in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword." And what is this sword? ICBMs, thermonuclear destruction. Yes, there's other weapons that would be considered the sword, but the main weapon, the great sword that Esau was blessed with, if we look in the book of Revelations, Revelations chapter 6, that red horse, Esau, Edom, he got blessed with the great sword. That's the ICBM nuclear missile. It's atomic bombs. Verse 9, "I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh." So Esau, Edom, they said, from Malachi 1 and 4, he said, I will build up and you will throw down. And then they said they're going to return and build the desolate places. They ain't going to be building up no more after this thermonuclear destruction. That's going to be it for Esau, Edom. They ain't building up no more. They're going to get that 1,000 years of slavery, and then they're going to be cut off forever. And that's going to be that. Now, let's move on to Jeremiah, the 49th chapter. We already did verse 12, so we'll pick up at verse 13. And it says, "For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra," which is a city in Edom, modern-day Basra right now will be considered America, "shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste." So it's going to be a waste forever. Nobody will ever live here again. "I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, Gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to battle." Okay, so this is World War III. This is that battle of Armageddon. This is why you see the nations right now getting riled up at Esau, Edom. Okay, talking about Amalek over there in the Holy Land, talking about people over there in Western Asia, what they call Europe, and then you see over here in America, the rest of the heathen nations are going to rise up against her. Okay. Verse 15, "For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men." Esau is hated, and that hatred is growing. Verse 16, thy terribleness had deceived it. He thought he was so big and bad. He was like, yeah, nobody could mess with me. You see the pride amongst these Edomites. They think, oh yeah, they think they could take on the whole world. Nobody could mess with them. They about to find out. And the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. He just said, oh, your pride has deceived you, caveman. Because that's who they are. They're cavemen. Thou holdest the height of the hill. That means he's on top right now. Oh yeah, you top dog right now. You running these. You running the world right now. You the top dog. But you about to get taken down. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle. Okay, so eagles have very high nest. And what is Esau's bird? It's been the bird of the Edomites when they had Mount Seir, the eagle. When they became the Greeks, it was their bird. When they became the Romans, it was their bird. When they branched off and became the Germans, it was their bird. You can see it on multiple Edomite crests. They have eagles on there, and it's the bird of America. Edomites love the eagle. Okay? I will bring thee down from thence. Thus said Yahweh. So he gonna bring them down. They're at the top right now. They're at the height of the hill. They're running over the nations. They are that beast and that whore that's, ruling over the world. Verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues, at all the plagues thereof. So this is going to be like a memorial just to remind people not to mess with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai or his people, not to come against them. Because that's what's going to happen to them if they do. Verse 18. And as an overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell therein. So no man shall abide there. So none of these heathen nations are going to come back and rebuild up this place, especially not Esau, Edom, and neither shall a son of man. Speaking to the Israelites. The Israelites are not going to dwell in America. All right? Once this thermonuclear destruction comes off. Now, let's go back to Obadiah and notice how the prophets are all on the same page, okay? And so this is something the key to pick on. The Bible never contradicts itself. It's only our understanding that is off. If we think there's a contradiction, it's because we lack understanding, okay? So, among all things, we need to get wisdom and knowledge, but we need to get understanding also. That's very important. So, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Didn't we just read that in Jeremiah? Yes. It said, behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The prophet speaking the same thing. We can literally see this coming to pass now. Okay, the pride of thy heart had deceived thee. They're really puffed up. They don't think anybody could take them down. Now, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, the caveman. So easy a caveman could do it. Whose habitation is high, that sit in his heart. Who shall bring me down to the ground? The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is who's going to bring Esau down to the ground. Because he controls everything. Though thou exalted thyself as an eagle, though thou set thou nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, said Yahweh. Esau Edom and puffed himself up too high. He thinks he up there with the stars. He thinks he up there with the stars of God. He thinks he is God. That's what he thinks. He done repainted the images and told everybody that he's the people, and told everybody that he's the Father, the Son, all of that, the angels, everything. Just straight blasphemy. That's what this man has done. Okay? Thence I will bring thee down, thus said Yahweh. All right, let's get another one. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and verse 5. And it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. What is he talking about? Them ICBM nuclear missiles, because they know they go up real high to the atmosphere, and they come back down. They bathe in heaven. Okay? Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is another way of saying Edom. This is a Greek way. This is the Old Testament, so it technically shouldn't be in Greek. So you know Esau done rewritten this thing. It should be Edom right there. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams. For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay, that's talking about the ICBM nuclear destruction. That's lake of fire that's going to be created over here in modern day America. A great slaughter. It's going to be a big sacrifice. Now, let's go back to Ezekiel chapter 35. It's verse 10. Because thou had said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. So what two nations, what two countries shall be mine? The northern and southern kingdom. Remember, Israel and Judah shall be oppressed together. They both going to be in the land of the north. So the northern and southern kingdom, remember, after Solomon's death, the kingdom was rent. Jeroboam and Rehoboam. Northern kingdom, southern kingdom. Okay? Northern kingdom went off to slavery first. The Assyrian captivity. They left that land. You can find this in 2nd Ezra chapter 13, starting at verse 40 on down. And when they left, they went to a land that no man had dwelt. Speaking of modern day America. In the Bible, they called it Azareth. Okay? And then the southern kingdom remained there. The southern kingdom, they went into their captivities. They eventually got into the land. In the times of Yahushua, he told them, 70 AD is coming, and, flee to the mountains. So they ran into Africa when the Romans came in, the Edomites, and they pushed them out. And then they went to Africa, and then a couple of centuries, 1,000 years later, the Edomites came and rounded them up from Africa and then scattered them all throughout the world, with a large concentration of them coming to the land of the north, which is modern-day America, where the other tribes were. And so now Israel and Judah are here in America, a large concentration of them. But we know that the tribes are scattered all throughout the world, but the largest concentration of them are here in the Americas. Okay? And so Esau, he's trying to possess the Lord's people. And that's a no-no. They messed up. They go get this work. So let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It says, thus said Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. So we're not going to get free. We're not going to get redemption until Yahweh Shai comes back. We're not about to get no reparations and all of that stuff. That's not how it's going to happen. Okay? No man shall buy you. It means no man shall redeem you. We're going to be redeemed by a God, by Yahweh Shai, by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, not a man. Okay? Yahweh Shai is our Redeemer. So stop trusting in Egypt. Stop trusting in Esau. That's your enemy. Wake up, Yasharallah. So this is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 11. And it says, therefore, as I live, said Yahweh power, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. So this is the Most High saying, okay, I see what you did. You had this perpetual hatred and anger. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on you. I'm going to do in Edom according to the anger. Okay? Your same anger that you had, watch. I'm going to turn it on you. Okay? Now, let's get Ezekiel 35. Nope, 25 and 14. And it says, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So he go use the elect. He go use the Israelites to do this. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance. Thus said Yahweh, power. So it's coming. There's no escape for Esau Edom. Okay? This is Jeremiah 51, verse 20. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. It's talking about the Israelites. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kings, and with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid, and I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captains and rulers, and I will render unto Babylon, modern day America, and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said Yahweh. Okay? Now remember the Chaldeans, they were like the sorcerers of Babylon. So you think about like these people practicing all of this witchcraft and like the Hollywood and the elites and stuff like that. That's how you would think about that. Those people involved in that kind of nonsense. Okay? So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to use the Israelites to get vengeance on Esau, Edom, and the rest of these nations. So if you go to Thessalonians, I think it's 2 Thessalonians, maybe it's chapter 1. And it says, 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing to Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Master Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Okay, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Master Yahushua HaMashiach. So, it's a righteous thing for the Most High to recompense tribulation onto those who trouble his saints. Okay? It's a glorious thing. And there's other scriptures about this. You can read into the Psalms and you'll see. Like, these things have to come to pass, okay? So have hope. Vengeance is for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he'll use us to do it. Verse 12, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. See, Esau got too prideful. They done spoke all these blasphemies. They done put us down. They done called us all these proverbs and bywords. They done said they are us. They done said they are the Most High. They gonna get this work. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. Okay? That's what he did. It's all throughout the scriptures. He spoke great blasphemies. Let's go. We got to do it. Job 9:24. Not Joel. Job. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? Covering the face of the judges thereof. That was a blasphemy. He did that. We know it was Esau, Edom. It wasn't nobody else. Oh. Now, let's go back to the book of Ezekiel. Well, let's get Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36 and 2. It says, thus said Yahweh power, because the enemy has said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. So they took us down, said they was us, and they took our land. And then they mocked and scoffed at us and said, ha, we got it. They want that blessing back, but they can't have it back. They finished. They done. We got to get verse 5 since we're here. Therefore, thus said Yahweh power, surely in the fire of my jealousy I have spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, okay, which have appointed my land to their possession with the joy of their heart and with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. That's what they're doing right now in the Holy Land. They go get this work when time comes. So just stay patient, stay prayed up, Yasharallah. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming back for us. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Ezekiel 35 and verse 13. Thus, with your mouth Ye have boasted against me and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. So this is the Most High saying he done heard the blasphemies of Esau, Edom. That's a scary thing, but Esau don't realize it. He think because he hasn't been punished yet that the Most High is on his side. He think the Most High is one like him. No. Right. In that matter, he probably don't even consider the Most High. Well, he doesn't. He doesn't consider the Most High. This man is just all backwards. Verse 14, and thus said Yahweh power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. He gonna make Esau, Edom desolate. So think about this. Think about this. Israel go get the kingdom. Okay? Boom. Of course we're gonna be rejoicing. The heathens and Esau, which is a heathen, gonna have to go through this 1,000 years of captivity. They're not gonna be rejoicing. But eventually the heathens gonna get free and they're gonna get to go back to their land. And they're gonna be happy, because the earth is gonna be, running right. And because the righteous are in authority, the people gonna rejoice. Because the Israelites are the righteous. So everything is going to, start going smooth for them as long as they obey our law, statutes, and commandments that we tell them to do. They're going to be fine. But Esau, Edom, when everybody else getting that, they're going to have their little, blessing or comfort or whatever. But what's going to happen to Esau, Edom? He getting murked. He getting wiped out. We going to go get that. Obadiah 1:18. He going to really be desolate. He going to be gone. Perpetual desolate. So he ain't going to never get that. That's his fate. They have no hope. Verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. So all of Edom getting this judgment. Not just Amalek, not just the elite, all of Edom. They gonna get this work. Let's finish this off, Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Speaking about the northern and southern kingdom. And the house of Esau for stubble. They shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh had spoken it. And you see that last part it said, for Yahweh had spoken it? That means put respect on Yahweh's name. If he says something, it's going to happen. It's unavoidable. Y'all can get mad, y'all can cry, bitch, moan, do whatever you want to do. It's not going to stop this prophecy from coming true. Esau is finished. All of Edom is done. Y'all as good as gone. Y'all living on borrowed time. We know the devil will come down with great wrath because he know he got but a little time. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say shalom. I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to say, Ha halayim la, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rekah Kadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and shalom to the 144,000 out there pushing this word and truth in all sincerity, and to the rest of the hopeful elect listening and learning and obeying.